I was just watching the video of the sunset tonight and thinking of. It made me think of my daughter and my granddaughter. I remember the last time I saw them. Like it was yesterday. I also knew I had to go away. I knew I was sick. Oh, God. I hope they're doing okay. You know, it's almost been 7 years. I haven't heard my daughter's voice in almost 7 years. I don't know. I mean, we're doing what we think is right. You know, I thought I was doing the right thing. I really did. And I know you did too. I know you did too. You know, I can only imagine how weird I must have seemed to them. You know, watching this show. I'm not gonna name it because I'm not sure I like it, but the kid is behaving strangely, you know, and it's because of medication. I know I probably scared them. I was scared. You know? I was scared. Scared enough to stay away. I had no idea it was going to take 7 years. Life changes while we're trying to heal, you know. So much goes on. My husband had a whole nother life. I mean, for 4 years, I was locked in a bedroom. Everything changed around here so drastically, you know. There's new roads, and I don't know, you know, and everyone I seem to be running into is injured in some way, and unfortunately a lot of them are experiencing PHARMA injury. But it's either addiction or alcoholism or medications. Seriously. I don't know anyone who isn't struggling. I can't help but think, you know, how weird was I really? Because I was weird to me, you know. And I'm coming out, you know, I don't know how to say this the right way. I'm more online, like I'm on planet Earth again. I'm just in a lot of pain. Talking to people who are still in acute and remembering, my God, how do we survive this like we have? You know, I was trying to put a video together last night on just how I felt in acute, just visually. You can't get the physical in there. I mean, oh God, the physical. I hurt so bad tonight. I'm coming down with something again. But I hardly ever even go anywhere. I've been sleeping by myself the last few nights because my husband's been sick, hoping I wouldn't catch it because I wasn't feeling good after Christmas. But I don't think, I'm not sure if we're catching anything or if it's just our bodies reacting to all these toxins, That's a story for another day, but oh my God. Another thing, when I came out of that room, the sky looks so different. Everything is different. We have to filter our water, I've gone as natural as I can, Thank God I don't have to wear makeup anymore. I don't miss it. I don't have to dye my hair. I actually kind of like the gray. I don't know. Life is simpler for sure. Definitely simpler. I'm still dealing with a lot of the PTSD and the grief. And I'm still in shock that I don't have like a list of things to tell people to do to help themselves, like agencies and people to contact. I have had so much help from people with suggestions over the years, and I've done everything everyone has suggested, and I don't know what to tell you guys. I have failed miserably. I don't have any outside help. I found a therapist, but I've had a few. They don't seem to stay. I'm not the one quitting. They quit me. Yeah, trippy, huh? I've had therapists witness things that have gone on that should have been reported. And I think that's why they've left me. Because they understood the situation and they knew that if they did, my situation would have been even worse. That's the reality of this injury. Everyone I'm running into, or everybody I used to know, including my husband, I still have in the back of my mind that they knew, they were watching. How could they not know what I was going through? And how can they even look at me now? I don't know. I just trip out. I don't trust people anymore. There were a few that have helped me, and yeah, they're in my lives. They're in my life now, and I'm so grateful. One poor gal, my Jerry's friend, she broke her ankle like in 3 places the other night. So I guess we're going to be playing some cards, right, girlfriend? I have another gal that I used to work with that said we'll go do lunch someday soon. She helped me a little through this. She did. Sprocket got bit. She brought me medicine for his injury. She took me to have my brain scan done. She came and tried to cut my hair, but there was no hair to cut. And then she went through a lot of tragedy and loss. I've got some cousins back in my life, but again, we have all this. Everybody's going through loss and chaos and dealing with some sort of I don't know even what to call it anymore. Life, I guess. Life on life's terms. But I never thought that Big Pharma, man. I can't believe the way I see the world now. Wow. I mean, my therapist asked me to do a painting of when I was at my purest, and all I could think of is when I was a fetus, because as soon as we're born, what happens? What happens to us? I see the world so differently now, and I wish my loved ones could, find some forgiveness. There are a few that I don't care to ever speak to again. But like, oh well, oh well, oh well. We are who we are. Not everybody's supposed to get along, right? I love you guys. I'm doing better. Even sick today, I was able to make some soup, and I got outside for a minute. We couldn't go dancing. I didn't want to share this with anybody there. My legs are killing me. I'm still scared, like I'm still scared. And I'm lonely, but like it's all right. I'm pretty safe here, and like I said before, I think I've been lonely my whole life anyway. Okay, I'm gonna quit blabbing now. I wish I could tell you more of what's going on with in the background here, because Big Pharma has just been frickin' raging on my family, man. Okay. Love you. Talk to you tomorrow.